Yo, what up, fam? My name is Wilser. Welcome to the Crank Hustle channel where I talk about all things food delivery on two wheels. On today's video, I'm going to talk about my helmet setup and how I moto blog or scooter blog or blog in motion or blog on two wheels. I don't know, just basically documenting everything I do on the scooter and how I record everything, what camera I use, what mods that I have, and basically speak about the whole things. I know a lot of you guys been curious how I record all my videos, and also talk about the programs that I use. I don't use many. I just like two, I think, that I use, maybe three. Sometimes I resort to another one. But yeah, I'm gonna take everything apart and kind of just show you guys real quick. By the way, this is Griffith Park. I was out working and it was slow. I was like, you know what? Let me just knock this video out because I know I've been wanting to do it. That's Griffith Park up there. That's LA all the way in the background. Maybe you can see it, maybe not. I don't know. Anyways, guys, let me get right into it. Thanks for joining. Yeah, let's get it done, baby. All right, before I take everything apart, I'm just gonna let you guys know what I have here. Just kind of briefly break everything down. I will put everything in the description list, so whatever you guys want to click and check out, I'll have all that provided for you. So first, let's start with the helmet. This is a RuRoc Atlas 4.0 helmet. Pretty dope, full face helmet. It's got the little windshield protector, vents, and all that. And I have the GoPro Hero 10 with the media mod that comes separate, and the GoPro Max Lens Mod. Something you put on. You take the other one, the one that comes with stock, and you put this one on. Just kind of like screw it on. And I forgot to mention this in my setup video, but I also have a chin mount. The chin mount, which is right there, is what you mount the GoPro, the media mod, onto the helmet. So the chin mount sticks to the actual helmet. And then I have a gooseneck. In the video I said moose neck. I'm like, that doesn't even make sense. It's a gooseneck mic that I connect to the media mod here, and then I run into my helmet. Now here's a trick that I haven't talked about. Inside this, in the helmet, I just put the mic just like raw, just like with just the mic itself, and it was very crispy. Like you could hear every little thing, and especially my breathing, which I got annoyed of it. And you know, I'm like overweight. I haven't ridden my bike in a while, so it was like any little quick movement I make, I'm already out of breath. And to be constantly hearing that was a no-go. Plus, the when it got really windy, it was really loud. Like you'll be able to hear the. So I'll talk about how I prevented that, so you could get that nice crisp sound in the helmet without the breathing noises and without all the whistles. So I'll talk about that, and then I'll take everything apart so I can show you guys how I actually like got everything in there. All right, so I'm just gonna start taking everything apart. Just unscrew the GoPro. By the way, when I always have an extra battery that I carry in my pocket, and I have two charging in my scooter. So that way, whenever whenever I'm riding and the scooter's on, it's charging two batteries, and I have one in the GoPro that I'm using, and then one as a backup in case it runs out. I typically go through one, maybe two batteries a day. But in case I want to do some additional recording, maybe just leave it recording for like a time lapse, or leave it recording for like just something's happening. Maybe it's like something that's like, I don't know, something ongoing. I just want to leave the camera recording. I know that I have backup batteries to assist me or help me keep recording throughout the day. I guess I should show you guys that too. I'll bring that out right now. I'll show you guys a little slot where you plug the batteries and the USB. Someone remind me. All right, so I brought the camera in a little closer. Helmet, chin mount. I can't take that off because it's stuck there with adhesive. This is the little cover that goes under the chin right here. And this is to prevent like wind from getting in and to keep you warm and or whatever. So, but that goes plugged in, and that's a very important part because that's where I stuck my mic in there. GoPro, battery, media mount. This is the clip that clips on here, the chin mount. Boop. And then this is the thing so it doesn't become loose. So you just kind of put that in there, and it won't accidentally slip out. Like it'll still, because you have to pinch these two together to pull it out. So this prevents it from being pinched, maybe through vibrations or jumps. secures it so you know that thing's not going to fly out. So the first thing you want to do is get the chin mount. Now, if you have a different helmet, you have to get a chin mount specifically for your helmet because they're all different. They're all uniquely designed for this specific helmet. The adhesive that the chin mount comes with, it's okay. It's not the best. I've actually had it come off on me. So I ended up buying the 3M adhesive strip. And it's good to have that because you never know when you're going to need some adhesive. And I redid it. So I took the chin mount out. I sanded it down because it had this material on the surface that made it not that sticky. You wipe it down with alcohol, the helmet and this. And then you have to use a heat gun to kind of heat up the adhesive. Very important. For some reason, the heat just makes it like super grippier. And once you heat up the adhesive, you put that on the chin mount, and then you heat it up again, and then you stick that on the helmet. Leave it there for like a day or two. You're not supposed to like put on the GoPro right away, and just let it really bond together. Very important because you don't want your GoPro flying out mid-ride. You'll wreck your GoPro, and if you're in the highway or something, you might not even get that thing back. Okay, so that's the chin mount. Second thing is I guess the entire GoPro media mod. This is pretty self-explanatory. You just put you buy this media mount separately. They have the new one that's like $80, but I recommend just getting the one that doesn't come with the little. Oh, with this. Here, let me take it off of this GoPro. All right. So the new one literally just has this little, and that's in case you want to use the microphone that's built into the media mount, so it prevents it from being windy. I don't know if you're gonna use this. I rarely use it. I'm always using either the Rode mics or the Gooseneck microphone. Movo. It's called Movo Gooseneck microphone, and I'll leave that in the link. So yeah, let me just put this together. All right, so you got the GoPro. You got to take out the door for the GoPro, and just slide it into the media mount. Bam. All right. So then you just well, you want to put this first. You want to put the adapter. Stick it on there. Now, where's that little gray thing? All right. Then you stick the gray thing in here. This one's a little tricky. I won't spend too much time doing it. All right. And then you put the GoPro on the mount and you tighten it. Now, you don't want to tighten it all the way. What you want to do is put the mic. And this is the part that I had kind of figured out through trial and error. I'm going to take this out of the mic, out of this little chin protector, I guess, or cover. So this is the secret sauce right here, guys. This is the Gooseneck microphone. See how it has this little long neck right here? It's like you can move it around. What I did to avoid all the wind noise is I got this little material from a box of like some accessory that I bought. See how it's like a little foam, this little foam material. What I did is I stuck the mic right in the middle of there and I wrapped it in this, and then I zip tied it together so the mic doesn't fall out. You see it? So it creates this like thing around the mic. And not only that, before I put the mic in there, I also put the little, what do you call that? The Kardon, or was it the little fluffy thing that goes on microphones? I put that first, and then I jammed that in here, and then I zip tied it. So now it's secure. It's not gonna fall out. Here's another one. I don't know if you could do this on your helmet, but my helmet has this thing that goes on the chin. But I noticed that it's double-sided. It's like I could tell that the material was like folded in half. So I thought, well, you know what? Instead of just having the mic here, let me jam it in there. So that way it adds an additional layer on top and in the bottom. So the microphone's gonna be right in there. And that's what I did. So I made the cut on the top part so you can't see it through the bottom. And then I just smashed this thing. I just kind of crammed it in there. So basically it's inside the microphone like this. It's inside, which I'm going to do that right now because I gotta put that back together. So you just carefully just jam this thing in there. I had to do this once. I had a different setup before, but it blocked the sound way too much. So I had to get something that was a little thinner because I wasn't able to hear. Like, you could hear me clearly, but you weren't. Whenever I had a conversation with somebody, you weren't really able to hear them. And that was not good because I use these apps, these programs, which I'll tell you about it, to create the captions for me. It uses AI. And if you can't hear the person, the AI is not going to create the captions. So I kind of have to either manually go in there and do it, or sometimes you literally can't even hear them. So I went with this because you can hear people better, but also not the wind and not the breathing. So it works. This works better. I mean, I'm always gonna try to improve it. And if you guys know a way to do this better, y'all let me know. Drop it in the comments. I'm always open to suggestions. But there it is. See, now I got the gooseneck mic inside here. And you know what? And then this you just stick back into the helmet, right? And then this wire here, I just jam it inside here on the side of the helmet where your padding is, right in between the padding and your and the helmet. So you just like literally just jam it in here. I hope you guys can see. All right, so there, I jammed it in there. And the second part, I guess, if you want to do this, you can just get the mic. You kind of pull it a little bit so you connect. This is why I told you not to tighten this yet, because you might have to move this. So you put the mic, the wire there, and now you put this on top. I mean, this is only for this helmet, and you guys might have something similar, so you guys can kind of just, you know, figure out how to do it. All right, this is like the trickiest part. It's just, well, it's tricky because I'm trying to film and have it in the angle of the camera so you guys can see. It's in 4K, guys, so I hope this looks clear enough so you guys can see it on your screens. I was watching my video the other day, this morning actually, with 4K. I was like, oh yeah, that looks crispy. Okay, cool. So there it is. Here's the microphone. It runs in through here and all the way here. The cable's out of the way. I don't feel no cables on my chin, and the mic's in there. And that is it. You go in the GoPro settings, and it has a few settings. This is, you have a standard mic plus, powered mic, and a powered mic plus. This is not a powered mic, so you're just gonna go with standard mic. And standard plus is if it's too low, you hit the plus so it could boost the audio. I think that's what that is. You just go with regular standard, not the plus. All right, so now the way I charge my batteries in my scooter, so I always have like two backup batteries that are fully charged. You buy this, get this on Amazon. I'll also put this in the link. This is for the GoPro 10. I have two of these. And then this is for the GoPro Max. This is my 360 camera. So basically you get these little like what do you call these, like little base chargers where you stick the batteries in here. You stick them in there. And I basically just got electric tape so I can wrap it around so it doesn't fall out. So it holds the batteries in place. Same thing with this one. Got electric tape. They do have those cases where it's like you just stick the batteries in there, you can close them. I intend to upgrade to that, but you know, this works for now. And then this you plug into whatever USB you have inside your bike, so you can leave them charging. All right, and then the final thing is the programs, right? I use two main programs. I use Adobe Premiere Pro, which I have a subscription with Adobe. It lets me get all the programs, and it's like a monthly fee. I use Photoshop, but that's just for editing thumbnails and stuff like that. Adobe Premiere Pro is where I create my videos. Now, the way I edit my videos is very simple. Throughout the day, let me back up a little bit. I have quick capture on settings on the GoPro. Quick capture means that your GoPro is off, and when you hit the record button, the top button here, it turns on and starts recording in whatever setting you choose it to record. Like for the 360, I have it set to 360, right? 360 video. This one I have it set to my settings, the 2.7K, 30 frames per second, super wide, right? So whenever I hit this button, it turns on, it starts recording, and when I hit it again, it stops recording and it turns off. So what I do is at the end of the day, I'll come home, I put the SD card inside my computer, I get all those files in order of which I recorded, and I just drop them into Adobe Premiere, and I literally just export it. They all come in order from beginning to end. So there's literally no editing. I just click, drop, export, and boom, I have my big file. It's like just unedited, raw. Sometimes I take clips out, very rarely. Sometimes I do it because either a customer came out in the video and, you know, or their information, or maybe some drama happened that I really just cannot post. You know, I was like, ooh, that one's a little, let me just hold off, and then I'll edit it, and then I'll post it like as a short, which gets me to my other program that I use. The things I do edit are shorts. Those are that's the only thing I edit, because it could take 5 minutes, it could take half an hour. I've had in some shorts it takes me like an hour, but you know, you sit there, you're having fun with it, and the program I use for that is CapCut. Let me just double check. Yeah, it's CapCut. I think you pay like one sum. You can either pay monthly or you pay one sum for the whole year. I paid just the one sum for the whole year. And that app, it's super great. It lets you create the captions. You could add sound effects. You could add titles, and it's very user friendly. I got the hang of it pretty fast. So I use those two programs, Adobe Premiere for like my long form videos, and I use CapCut for shorts. I do use one more program. It's Adobe Premiere Pro Beta. And the beta, basically, they have AI integrated into it. So what AI does, like for this video, I'm going to use that program. So basically what it does, I get all the clips that I'm going to use. Same thing as the other way when I just drop them in order. And then I have AI eliminate the pauses and the filler words. So the ums and the ahs, and then when I just don't say anything. Like right there, I pause there for like a second, and then what that program's going to do is going to cut all that out. So if I just put this video raw, it's probably going to be like 30 minutes, 40 minutes. But after I use that program, it cuts out all those pauses, and it's gonna shrink down to maybe like 20 minutes, 15 minutes. Hopefully it's not that long. I'm trying to keep this video short, but you know, my ass just can just rant and talk about this forever. But that's basically it. That's my setup. This is my helmet. I got the microphone, sounds very clear. For long forms, I just click and drop. CapCut for shorts, and then Adobe Premiere Beta for chopping down all those pauses on those videos where I'm just kind of explaining things. And that's it. That's my Motovlog setup, and it's great. It works. I'm always improving. I'm always trying to find ways to make things better. And I'm always open to hearing you guys' feedback on it. So if you guys got maybe something you tried that works better, or maybe you see there's something that I'm doing that, you know, man, maybe we could do this or that. I'm always open to suggestions. Hit me, you know, we're all learning. I'm just trying to teach you what I learned and what works for me. All the links will be in the description. If you guys want to check any of this stuff out, it'll be there. Also, if you guys have any questions, drop it down. And that's it. If you guys got some value out of this video, give it a thumbs up. Helps the algorithm and all that good stuff, you know. And then if you guys want to follow more of these videos, get some more free game on the food delivery, blogging, and all that stuff, you already know. Just subscribe to the channel. I'll appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. Yeah, I got to get back to work. I was working right now. It was slow as hell. It's Sunday. I'm hoping I'll go out there and I get some business because I took the whole morning off. I'm pretty happy, though. I got me some work boots. I'll show you guys. I'm gonna flex on y'all because this is the newest they're ever gonna be. Check out these boots, son. Vance made some tactical boots. So I'm gonna go just break them in, have some fun, make some money, and motovlog. All right, guys, catch you guys on the next video. Peace.